Yo, what's good, boys? Today I'm going to show you guys 3 super valuable ways that you could use the new industrial update in your base in your next wipe. The first thing we got for you guys is an auto locker sorter. So basically you guys are always going to have locker kits ready to go if you guys want to get up and out of the base. You can see you turn on these conveyors. You saw in the box we had our kits. As you can see, all the kits are now being funneled into the locker, as you can see right there. It's pretty simple to hook up. All you need is a power source and these tools that are in the industrial update. As you can see, the locker kits are in the locker, and now I'm going to show you guys how to do it. First, we're going to go ahead and make this little demo platform. I'm going to make this for all 3 of these different tips. You just throw down a few squares. If you guys want to practice this and build servers, this is usually the type of layout I do. Throw some squares on top. We're going to build out so we can make our power source, which will be our windmill and our large battery. Go ahead and throw that down right there. On the wall, we're going to grab our locker, place it just like that. From here, we're going to grab storage adapters. You can put 3 of them on because there's 3 slots in a locker. After this, we're going to grab our box. This is where it's going to have all of our kits in it. We're going to go ahead and grab our conveyor. 3 of them, we're going to throw them on the floor. We're going to grab this tool, which actually makes 1 pipe go into 3, so then we could input it to our 3 conveyors. We're going to take the pipe tool and connect them up just like this. So 1, 2, and 3. From here, we're going to hook up each of the inputs to this tool, where you could turn 3 pipes into 1. We're going to take the top, which is the input. We're going to hook it up to our box, which we're going to use to store our kits. So if you guys come in from a roam or whatever and you want to throw your kits in there, you just throw it in the box and it'll sort it out. Right here I copy and pasted a preset. You can make whatever locker kit you guys want. This, I'm going to delete the road sign. We're going to make this into a full metal kit. We're going to go ahead and throw in the face mask, just like that. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a chest plate. And we're going to take out MP5 and the light bullets. We're going to throw in an AK as well as 5.5. Now, this is important where you guys see min or max. You're going to want to throw 1 for each one of the items. And if you want to have bullets, I like to have max 128 and stims max 6. Bandages, I have max 3 because I usually only have 1 slot of bandages in my locker. For the last one, we're just going to have a regular Hazy Tommy kit. We're going to go ahead and delete everything, keep the bullets, the stims, the bandages, throw in a Hazy and a Tommy. And we're going to throw max 1, just like that. Bullets 128 and stim 6. Once we're done with this, we're going to want to power up our conveyors. So we're going to grab our power output from our battery, plug it into the conveyor. And the conveyors actually have pass-throughs, so you can connect them all up with the same wire, just like that. And then you're going to go ahead and turn them on. You're going to hook up your battery to your power source. From here, it's all hooked up. Obviously, you're going to have your kits in this box if you want to depot after a roam, and it'll automatically be sorted into locker kits for you guys to grab and go if you need to leave your base. Next thing we got for you guys is the auto smelter. With the introduction of the industrial update, they also added electric furnaces, which you can turn on and power them up to electrical circuits. So as you guys can see here, turn on all the conveyors, and you have electric furnaces pumping out sulfur, metal frags, and high qual. You can see they're smelting right there, and they're being taken out to the output box. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make this for yourself. We're going to start off with building a platform so we could work with this. We could start throwing stuff down on walls and floors just like we did in the last one. Throw our 3 ceilings on there, build out from our windmill. Again, you guys can use any power source you want. Go ahead and grab our large battery. We're going to grab our splitters. We're going to throw them on the wall right there. From here, we're going to connect up our windmill to our large battery, and then our large battery to our splitters. Again, we're going to connect them up just like that so they all have power. We're going to go ahead and grab our electric furnaces. Throw them down just like that. You're going to want to leave some space between them so you have space to place these right there. We're going to throw our output box on the right and our input box on the left. We're going to throw some storage adapters on top of them. We're going to go ahead and grab our conveyors and put one above each furnace and one above the output box, and then on top of these three we're going to throw a splitter. We're going to throw our 3-pipe connector above the box. We're going to grab our pipe tool and connect up our box to our splitter, and then our splitter into each one of the conveyors just like this. 1, 2, and the third one. Okay, we're going to connect it to our conveyor just like that, and then we're going to connect it to our third one. From here we're going to connect our output into our electrical furnace just like that on each one of them. And then our outputs are going to run into the 3-pipe connector, industrial output, right into the connector. We're going to do this for all 3 of these furnaces. Once it's all hooked up, we're going to throw it into our conveyor, and then from our conveyor into the box. In this conveyor, we're going to sort for sulfur ore, right there. Click add. This one we're going to do metal ore, and then this one we're going to do high quality metal ore. We're going to go ahead and select it and click add, and then apply. This one we're going to sort for all the outputs, so we're going to do sulfur, metal frags, and high qual. So we're going to select metal frags, and then we're going to throw in the high qual right there, apply, and then we're going to hook up our electrical. So we're going to connect the pass through with the conveyors just like this, so that way they all power each other once they're connected. Grab our input, connect it to our breaker. We're going to connect it up to our electrical furnaces just like this, and then the last one just like that. From here we're going to go ahead and turn on our electrical furnaces, and that's about it, guys. You're going to throw your farm in there. When you're done farming, it's going to sort through, and then when it's done, it's going to output into the right box. The final thing I'm going to show you guys is how to set up an automatic crafter. For this, we're going to be crafting syringes. As you can see, we have low grade metal frags and cloth, and our output, we have our stims, and as you can see, we have our automatic crafter. On the left, we actually have the exact number of cloth, metal frags, and low grade to cook up 1 box of stims, so that you always have at least 1 box of stims. On the left, you can see the metal frags, low grade, and cloth, and on the right, you can see the stims are cooking up. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make this for yourself. First off, as always, we're going to make our little platform so we can place everything on it. Obviously, you guys really don't have to pay attention to this because you're going to be placing the things within your base. We're going to go ahead and throw down our power source. Again, we're going to use a windmill. Obviously, you guys are going to use solar panels or batteries. We're going to throw down a large battery right there. We're going to throw 3 breakers on the wall. And we're going to hook up the electrical, windmill, the battery, and battery to the breakers. And then we're going to run our wire through all the breakers, just like that. From here, we're going to go ahead and grab our workbench, throw it down. We're going to go ahead and grab our research bench as well, because if you guys don't know, if you're going to use the auto crafter, you actually have to have the blueprint of whatever you want to craft ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and let our research bench research our stem for us so we can get the blueprint. While we let that happen, we're going to go ahead and grab a box on the left, which is going to be our input, and a box on the right, which is going to be our med box. When we get our stems out, we're going to grab these 2 pieces, throw them on the box just like that. From here, we're going to go ahead and get a conveyor. So we're going to go ahead and crafting, go to electrical and get a conveyor. Throw that in the hotbar. We're going to put a conveyor on the left as well as a conveyor on the right. We're going to grab our pipe tool. We're going to hook up our box to the conveyor. We're going to put down our auto crafter on top of the workbench, just like that. Grab our pipe tool and connect it up just like this. And then connect that into our output box. We're going to filter for stems. So syringe, add, apply. We're going to head over to the left and we're going to filter for cloth, low grade, and metal frags. And we're going to set the amount, like I said before, to the exact amount that you guys need to fill up an entire box of stems, no more, no less. That way you guys don't just have stims crafting and low grade and cloth being taken out when you already have a box of stims. As you can see, we have 1440 cloth, 960 low grade, and 960 metal frags. From here, we're going to go ahead and grab our wire tool, and we're going to connect our 2 conveyors together, just like that. We're going to grab the input of our conveyor, we're going to run it over to our large battery that's connected to our breakers. We're going to grab the other side of the breaker and power it into the auto crafter. We're going to go ahead and turn everything on just like that. We're going to grab our blueprint because we're going to need it to craft the stim, and we're going to throw it into the auto crafter. And once you have the blueprint in, everything should start to auto craft and you guys should be fully set with a box of stims. With that being said, guys, I hope you learned something from this video. There's still so much more to learn from this update, and it's definitely game-changing for Rust. If you guys enjoy this type of content, let me know what you guys want to see in the future in the comments below. Make sure to drop a like and sub. With that being said, I'll see y'all boys in the next one. Peace out.